welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. How's your day going, your night going? I hope everything is awesome. If you're new here who will post new videos every week, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and join the spooky house. Drop a comment down below because that really helps the channel. Give this video a like to show your support and share it with a friend who likes spooky things. Now on to the story. Could the boogeyman be real? If you want to hear this scary story about the boogeyman, and it's said to be true, by the way, just go ahead, turn off your lights, and stick around. So as the story goes, this child would go to the basement with his grandma because she was doing laundry and he had to go with her. He didn't want to be alone. So there was this little corner, huge corner actually, that was just dark. And I'm talking about pitch black, okay? There were no lights in that corner. And as I'm thinking about this, it genuinely sounds like a horror movie, don't you think? Anyway, the craziest thing happened. The grandmother pointed at the darkness. She was like, you know? And then she said, "Do you see him right there? That's the boogeyman." If my grandma ever told me that, I would have pooped my pants. And my grandma used to tell me some stories like that. She's the one who got me into spirituality, by the way. She taught me so much, and I'm really grateful. So yeah, his grandma said that the boogeyman was there. So he said that sent chills down his spine because he was just looking at the corner before she said that, right? And it was as if he felt it. He felt something was there, and that's not unusual because kids, I always say this, but kids are very sensitive to the paranormal, just like the other side in general, you know? But could it be because he was just a kid? Or because he actually did see something in that corner? Maybe he just doesn't remember. That was in the basement, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. And he said that all his siblings would freak out too because they would all go down there, you know, with their grandma. And they would all get scared for absolutely no reason. Because they were probably seeing something or feeling something, whatever. He said he would always see a tall, faint black outline among the black and the slightest glimmer of red eyes in the very far back. So 10 years later, his sister and her boyfriend, they were actually living in that basement together. So they used rugs as a way of keeping their privacy. So like pretty much as a door. I forgot what those are called. And the couch was by that area, that little scary corner, you know? So they were down there watching TV, him and his sister, and her boyfriend was actually in bed on his phone, and the bed was across the room. So the sister went upstairs to talk to the grandma real quick, and the boy said he got this weird static feeling of just like somebody walking towards him. And that was on the other side of the rug. Like, you know the feeling when you know someone's behind you, right? That's so scary when you feel that and there's nobody there. Oh, this happened to me so many times, bro. But anyways, yeah, that's the feeling he got. Followed by faint, very faint footsteps. Almost as if whoever was behind him was trying to scare him. So that's why he thought it was his sister. Because the thing, whatever that was walking like really slowly and trying to like kind of tiptoe, you know? So that is exactly what he thought, that it was his sister trying to just scare the hell out of him. Because she knew they were all scared of that basement back in the day, you know? And he would always do that to her, he said. So that was kind of like payback. So he was expecting it. "You can't scare me," he said. "I know you're walking this way. I can hear you." Just as he said that, he froze with fear when he heard his sister's voice coming from upstairs. She was still talking to their grandma. He also noticed that her boyfriend was just staring at him as if he was a little, you know? He still felt that presence though, and it got stronger and stronger. So whatever that was, it did not leave. He said that the closer and the stronger the presence got, his ears started ringing and it got stronger and stronger. And that's when he literally froze and he felt as though there was something like on him, on his chest, like something or someone, making him unable to move. He said this was just a few seconds, but it felt like hours. He then felt the thing, whatever that was, just walking backwards and that pressure on his body slowly faded away. He was freaking out though, so he tried to tell his sister and her boyfriend, but they refused to listen because they were living there and they believe in this stuff. And she was already scared too when she was a kid, you know. So a few days later, he told his grandma and his dad what had happened. They were all upstairs watching TV. My ears ringing right now as I'm telling the story. Oh my god. And by the way, did I tell you guys this is such to be true? I think I did. But anyway, as he was telling them what happened to him, the TV started getting all staticky, you know, kind of like losing connection. And it wasn't even raining or anything. And then he would stop talking about it and everything would go back to normal. And every time he tried to tell the story, the TV would act up again. How crazy is that? So his dad was like, what the f-? So he told him, yo, stop talking about this. Look what's happening. I believe you. But yeah, his grandma especially believed him. Apparently his grandma had a lot of paranormal experiences up until the day she died. So yeah, I wonder if that thing followed her or what was that? It's also important to keep in mind that you must know the history of the house, and the person who told the story did not disclose this. So yeah, I don't know what to think. I'm just gonna assume that the thing either followed the grandma or it's one of those things that like to scare children. And I don't know if I already posted that video, but yeah, I made a whole ass video talking about that. How I think that there's entities under the bed and in the closets and just like in dark corners and places, you know, dark spots, whatever. And they prey on children, and that's my belief. Like I said, I don't know if that video is already up or not, but if it is, you can click right here. If not, then I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to wait. But yeah, I definitely think that that thing, if the house wasn't already like old and had a history, I think that that thing was either an entity that likes to go after children, scare them, because I think they feed off of that. I don't know, but it's either that or just something that followed the grandma. Definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this spooked you a little bit. I love scary stories that are said to be true. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy spooky things. Also, make sure to like, comment for sure, and share this video with a friend who likes spooky things. If you're watching this tonight, I hope you have sweet dreams and watch out for the dark corner.